This is Mr. Prem. He lost his 5-year-old daughter and his lovely wife years ago due to water. Yes, they died because of drinking unclean water that leads to waterborne disease. The death of his both loves affected him so much. He decided to change the fate that happened in his life. He doesn't want anyone to die in the same way as how his wife and daughter died. He started up with cleaning the polluted water sources such as lake and river. He became inspiration to many youngsters nowadays.
Good evening, you are joining us on News. We are here today with an alarming news about the lake compound right next to the old lake production factory that was closed down a few years ago because of maintenance issues. By recent follow-up reports suggest that the lake produce has somehow been leaked into the lake nearby, which has been the reason for so many diseases, mainly among small children and old people. With doctors being so confused about how they find so many patients with lead deposits in their bodies, they have finally figured out what it is all about. Hi sir, how are you? Well, the campaign that you started has become a very successful one and has resulted in a global change where people are requesting for factory inspections all over the world and protesting for human rights. What made you want to voice out this enormous issue of water sanitation and cleanliness, despite it being one of the SDGs? From what we have seen, not the greatest attention is paid to it. But what made a common man create an army of common people voice out for justice?
I couldn't do anything. Years passed by before I saw this news on the telly. When I realized what was actually going on, I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight for my family. But soon I realized that I was not alone. There were thousands of families that had lost their loved ones because of water uncleanliness. And I knew at that point, that time, I was responsible. As a responsible adult, a husband, and as a father, I stood there wanting to make a change. And that's what you see today.
Well, I hope. Thank you very much for this interview and have a good video.
Huh?
Not that much.
Do anything. Years passed by before I saw this news on the telly. When I realized that was
Emma? Just okay.
Good evening, you are joining us on News. We are here today with an alarming news about the lake compound right next to the old lead production factory.
Wait.